High Holy Month, don't you know? Or as we can finally say today, it's the High Holy Week, don't you know? Because we are finally in the week leading up to St. Patrick's Day. This is day 11 of 17 days when I'm creating videos in celebration of the High Holy Month, now the High Holy Week, and honoring my mother and our family's Irish heritage. In my home, one of the biggest parts of St. Patrick's Day is the music. I grew up as a kid listening to my mom's Bing Crosby album, Shamrocks and Shillelaghs. She also enjoyed going out to hear a local singer named Niall Donahue. Actually, he was living here and worked here, but he was originally from Ireland, and she loved to go listen to him sing. So those were the musical offerings that I knew as a child. But in 1999, when I went to Ireland with my daughter, we heard real Irish music performed by people who lived in Ireland and created their music and had the history and lore of Irish music behind them. And it was a whole new experience. It opened a whole new world for me. So I wanted to bring you music by true Irish musicians as my gift to you for St. Patrick's Day or for the High Holy Week. And as I started to do some poking around last night on the internet, I found this statistic that was unbelievable to me, and I'm going to read it so I make sure I get it right. In 2023, only 3% of the top 100 songs on Irish radio included solo, lead, or front singers who were women. 3%! So that pretty much set my cap for today, in that I'm bringing you songs by women who are either Irish or connected to the song, the Irish song they're singing. I'm going to start with a group that began in 1995, but I first heard of them in 1999 when I was in Ireland. They're called the Corrs. It's C-O-R-R-S. They are three sisters and a brother. And while there's a brother, the sisters are the vocalists. So I consider this to qualify in my quest to bring you music by women. They started in 1995. They came out eventually in 1999 with a album that was called Forgiven Not Forgotten, and it was a smash runaway hit, and the Corrs traveled worldwide performing it. They continued to write music and perform until 2005, when they started getting married, having children, so on and so forth, and sadly they have not performed or they've not created any new music since then. You can find them on any of the streaming services if you're an Amazon or a Spotify or an Apple, wherever you listen to your music, YouTube. The Corrs will be on there, and I promise you their album Forgiven Not Forgotten is one that you will thoroughly enjoy. The Chieftains are one of the most famous bands to come out of Ireland, and while they don't fit my category today, a song on a CD they recorded in 1999 called Tears of Stone does. It's called the Magdalena Laundries, and it is performed by Joni Mitchell. This collaboration is beautiful. She recorded this song several other times on different albums, but I find that this one with the Chieftains is the best of all of them. In case you don't know, the Magdalena Laundries were run by the Catholic Church in Ireland from the 18th century right through to the late mid-1900s. And they were basically places for young women of immoral actions. Pretty much they were pregnant, and the unfortunate part was they were pregnant because they had been abused or raped, often by a family member or even their parish priest. So their families were ashamed. They sent them away to these laundries. The girls were expected to live there, work there for no money, just for food and a place to stay. They had their babies, and the babies were taken away from them, and they were either left there to continue their lives forever or sent back to lives of little or no meaning. A very sad time in Irish history, and the song reflects that, and it's such a powerful song, something that I wanted to bring to you so you could hear it for yourself. Fast forward to 2017, and I hear a woman by the name of Emma Langford. She's young. She's about 18, 19, and I hear her on Facebook. And her voice is like an angel's. I'm just so engaged with this voice. She comes out with an album called The Quiet Giant in 2017, and it becomes so popular that she is named the rising new young artist in Ireland. From there, she travels the world. She becomes internationally popular. She puts out another album called Sowing Acorns, and it has my favorite song on it called Winding the Way to Kells Bay. Again, the same streaming places where you listen to your music. It's Emma Longford. You will enjoy her music so much. She just has the most beautiful voice. Trying to find something very current, I went online last night and started looking for new music, and particularly women musicians. And I came upon two cousins who got started during COVID, going online and putting their music out for people to listen to while we were all closed away and couldn't go anywhere. The name of their group is called Laytha, Laytha, and they are cousins Niam and Felina. And these two sound as if they were born for this express reason of blending their voices together. Their harmonies are gorgeous. Most of the music that's available for them came from that time during COVID, and they're covers of famous songs that you all know. But the good news is, in 2022, they came out with an album, Laytha, and it's beautiful and interesting. There's only 6 songs, so it's not a huge album. And it begins with a song that is totally sung in Irish. So this album is enchanting, and to tell you the truth, I don't even know what the songs were about, because it wasn't the words that I was listening to, it was the incredible beauty of their voices blending together. So there you go. There are some wonderful examples of Irish music, sung, written, recorded by women, that I hope that you will find and listen to and enjoy as much as I do. And now you've got new additions to your music selections for the High Holy Week, don't you know? Thanks for joining me today. I hope you join me again tomorrow.
Way down to Kells Bay.